You want me to start doing stuff now? Hello, Chef Laura back here. We are back in my home, the CMA kitchen. CMA is now open. Shaco's open. We're really excited. We have a new menu, but we are having some protocol in place right now to keep you safe because that's our #1 priority. We sanitize everything. All of the staff's wearing masks except for me right now because no one's around. Something really exciting in Shaco that's going on right now, we have sit-down service, which we've never done. I've always wanted to do. And then a quick plug that has nothing to do with COVID. We have an espresso machine in Shaco now. So, also, big plug for Shaco. You guys can do online ordering. So please get on that. That's awesome. Order online. We'll have it ready for you when you pick it up, and then you can go. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make one of my very favorite things in the whole world to make. My dad loved ribs, so I am really passionate about ribs. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make the rub for them because they got to marinate, all right? So, and you guys can do whatever rub you want. Like if you like your ribs spicy, throw in more cayenne. If you guys like them more sweet, throw in more brown sugar. This is what I like to do. So today what we're going to be using for my dry rib, you guys can change it, you guys can alter it, you guys can just not do it and make up your own. But I'm going to have brown sugar in mine, salt, black pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, ground mustard, cinnamon, and just a little bit of cayenne if you want. You don't need to do that. And basically a dry rub, guys, super easy. You just dump everything in a bowl and mix it up and you're done. Like there's no special powers involved in that. After we get our dry rub, we're just going to take our rib and we're just going to slather the dry rub on it. Now the cool thing about a dry rub is that the salt, if you know any kind of like science behind it, I'm always super excited about the science of food. So the salt will actually draw out the moisture of the ribs and it will rebase the rib. So it'll sit in its own juice and it becomes its own wet rub. All right. And then at this point, once you get a lot of your dry herb in there, you're going to wrap it in plastic wrap. You don't need the professional plastic wrap. I've done this at home, but it's nice. All right, so once you have it wrapped up in your nice dry rub, you're just going to let it marinate for overnight, preferably 24 hours, probably no more than 48 hours, and that's it. It's basically you have time doing the work for you for all of this flavor, right? So I will see you back here tomorrow. And we're back. Fastest 24 hours ever. We are back in the CMA kitchen. Day 2 with ribs. You can kind of tell they've already kind of started to lose a little bit of moisture, but that's a good thing. So we're going to unwrap them. I wrapped them very well. Now, if you have a smoker at home, that's wonderful, but a lot of people don't have smokers, so what I'm going to teach you today is how to do this in just any kind of standard oven. If you have a smoker, an electric smoker, just substitute the smoker for the oven time, and it's the exact same thing. So we have our rib, we have some kind of pan vessel. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar and then whatever beer you choose. And you're just going to dump it in the pan. And then we're going to cover it with foil. And we're going to cook this for about 2 hours in the oven at 250 degrees. But it could take longer depending on your oven. It could take, 3 or 4 hours. Also, it depends on how much you like your ribs fall off the bone, right? I personally like a little chew to my ribs. A lot of people like them just so tender that they're kind of like almost disintegrating. So the longer you cook it, the more tender they're going to be. So that's like the key there, right? Follow me. After we pull them out of the oven at whatever time we deem fit, what we're going to do is we're going to drain the juice off. We're going to take that juice and we're going to put it in a saute pan and reduce it down. After you've got it to whatever consistency you desire, you can either use that as your glaze on the ribs, or you can add your favorite barbecue sauce to the ribs. Just slather it all over, and then you're going to grill them over high heat for those great char marks. One trick that I've always used in restaurants when I grill ribs, you can tell that they're heated all the way through when the bones start to bubble on the ends. And then you're done. let's have a little tasty poo. Oh, really good. So you got like the saltiness with that brown sugar that we put in the rub. That stuff's good. If I could cuss on this this thing that we're doing right now, I would. That is delicious. Freaking delicious. First of all, try this recipe and then put down in the comments somewhere in this area what you guys think about it, what you guys want me to do next. But CMA's open. Come see us. Come see Shako. We're like super excited about everything that's happening in Shako. We've got a ton of great food. So yeah, this is Chef Laura. Next time.